Society. I'd like to start the tale with the Pledge of Allegiance. If we could have the two or three guys from 101 come on up. And we've got Matt Goodwin from the VFW who's going to supervise, make sure you guys do a good job. Come on up, Matt. Okay, you are?
Lucas.
And?
Clayton.
And?
Jack.
All right, and we know this is Matt Goodwin, one of our honored VFW members. Okay, you guys ready? Start us off with the pledge. You can take the microphone.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Again, welcome to the Darien Historical Society. This is the 40th annual tree lighting that we've had here today. So this is a tradition that started back in 1974. And it was commissioned by the mayor of Darien at the time, Joyce Stahl. And there was a lot of things going on back in 1974. We had started a bicentennial commission to celebrate the bicentennial. That was going to happen in 1976. And one of the things that they needed to do was they needed a legacy project for the Bicentennial Commission. And they chose the building behind me, Old Lay School, to restore as their legacy project. So having that project out there, the mayor thought it'd be a good idea, one, to bring some awareness to it and have the tree lighting right here. What's interesting is that this building was once the city hall for the city of Darien and then served as the police department until 1973. And now it became the Historical Society. I'd like to take a minute to introduce a few people. Got some special guests here today. We actually have one of our charter members from the Darien Historical Society here today, and that's Mary Barbara Tukalski up front. Do we have any of our pioneer families with us today? Any members of the pioneer families? We have a couple over here. They actually settled into the area back in the early 1800s, and they have descendants here today of those families, and you can see those pictures downstairs on the wall. At this time, I'd like to introduce the directors of the Darien Historical Society. Warren Anderson, Alice Brennan, Jeanette Campo, Deborah Kuhlman, Don Dibrin, Glenn Haynes, Mary Kreckelberg, Deborah Kuris, Kathy Marquez, President John Podorowski, and Dean Rodkin. Let's give them a big round of applause. They do a great job keeping the museum open and running. And now it's time to have our Eisenhower Choir sing. So without further ado, Mrs. Ramaswamy, if you direct your choir and lead us in a couple of Christmas carols.
Jingle, 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 dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song today! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, going while you're young. Save the kids tonight, and sing a sleighing song. Spread a bobtail bag, and 44 his feet, and hitch him to an open sleigh and cradle tingle, jingle. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Hey! Give her a dolly that laughs and cries. One little moan and shut her eyes. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down to the chimney with good Saint Nick. Ba-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Hey!
Oh, thank you very much. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the mayor of our fine city, the Honorable Kathleen Weaver.
Thank you, Jim. It's always my pleasure to be here with all of you, and I'd like to start out with a few thank yous to the Cub Scouts for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and to the Historical Society for having this event. Look at all the years we've done this. What a great tradition we have. And the city of Darien is all about history. We may not have the same length of time history that other towns have, but we have our own little history. And we were born on December 13th, 1969. And we are 35 years old. So thank you very much for being here with us. Historical Society helps us kick off the holiday season with a great tradition of the tree lighting ceremony. The tree lighting ceremony. And now this can be the official time for us to start shopping. I'm sure nobody participated in Black Friday, right? None of you did all of that. Heck, who wants to go out with those crowds? But thank you to the Eisenhower Choir for coming out. You always do such a beautiful job, and I love you all in your red hats. You look so cute. I'd like to introduce some of the elected officials that are here this afternoon. We have our city clerk, Joanne Ragona, is with us today. And I noted a couple of aldermen in the audience, Joe Marquez and Joe Kenny. How about that? The two Joes are here. Once again, thanks to the Historical Society for having this wonderful tradition. And I will wait for the next speaker and the next event.
Do we have a representative from the chamber here today? Tim Warner, did he make it? Okay. Well, just a special thanks for the chamber. They've been a co-sponsor of this event for many, many years. And the Historical Society couldn't put on the event or do the things that we do without the help of the community. You know, over the last 35 years, the Darien Women's Club, the Darien Lions Club, the Darien Rotary Club, all have been instrumental in making the Darien Historical Society the success that it is. And we wouldn't have had our first tree lighting if it wasn't for a business that was once in our town, but still supports us every year, and it's Kinco Ace Hardware. Back 35 years ago, they actually donated all the lights and all the electric to light our first Christmas tree, and they've been generous to us ever since. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the Post Commander of the Darien VFW, Post 2838, Matt Goodwin.
This is a wonderful opportunity for me to be able to stand here as a lifelong Darien resident and be able to now stand here and be a part of this ceremony. I want to thank Mayor Weaver and the Historical Society and Jim Tukalski for inviting me out here. Remind everybody as we're coming into the holiday season that there are still men and women in uniform serving around the world. They can't be home with their families this year because they're protecting America's freedoms abroad from our enemies that wish to do us harm and take these types of opportunities away from us. So please, as you go through your holidays, please remember them. If it is your choice to do so, please say a prayer for them and remember them and their sacrifices. Not only them, but their families as well that have to spend the holidays without them. And with that, we do, with the Darien VFW, we have opened our post home. Just, I can see it from here, the nice flagpole at the end of Heritage Center there. If you're in the neighborhood and we have our doors open, flags up, please stop by and say hello. Make a donation if you wish to help us with our efforts there and bringing more and more programs to service members, veterans, and their families. And also come out and join us March 7th. It's a Friday night for a benefit concert that we'll be having called Rockin' with the Vets. We have the flyers up in our windows there, and it's also on our website. So thank you again for having us, and have a wonderful holiday season.
Man, thank you very much. And it's time to hear from our choir again.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We Happy and a Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. To say Christmas Eve is coming soon. Now you dear old man, whisper what you'll bring to me. Tell me if you can. When the clock is striking 12, when I'm fast asleep, down the chimney broad and black, with your pack you'll creep. All the stockings you will find hanging in a row. Mine will be the shortest one, you'll be sure to know. Johnny wants a pair of skates, Susie wants a sled, Nellie wants a picture book, yellow, blue, and red. Now I think I'll leave to you what to give the rest. Choose for me, dear Santa Claus, you will know the best. Jolly, 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 oh, Saint Nicholas.
Thank you very much. That's a great job. All right, now it's time to do a little bit of business. Darien, Illinois. And you can own this book for $22. It has a lot of great pictures in it. If you buy it here today from the Historical Society, all the proceeds stay here. If you buy it from some other place, we only get a small royalty. So buy the book from the Historical Society. It's only $22. You can get that today. If you're not a member of the Historical Society, you can join for as little as $15 for an individual member. I think it's $20 for a family member. You can be a lifelong member for $150, or for a family life membership, you can be joined for $200. So we could use the money. We need a new roof, so help us out. You know what, Mary? It's that time. Are you ready?
Now, if you're a history buff, you need to get this book. It's wonderful. And the pictures are fascinating that they were able to put all this together. So, with that said, I was wondering where that was. You had it hiding. Okay, you have to count with me now, okay? We'll count down. We'll go 3, 2, 1. You ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
And I think Santa Claus might be close by.
Santa?
But I think you got to sing real loud for Santa to come.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Santa, are you there?
And all his reindeer pulling on the rein.
Is Santa here?
Ringing children singing all is
Merry Christmas!
Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus.
Santa's here.
Down Santa Claus Lane. Boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jingle on the beautiful side. Jump in bed, cover up your head, 'cause Santa
Merry Christmas! Oh!
and brings his gifts into our neighborhood. He'll see that all the boys and girls in Darien have been good. Oh, it's Christmas time in Darien, Illinois. There'll be lots of fun in Darien for every girl and boy. Boys and girls are snug in bed, waiting for that man in red. Santa with his bag of toys, bringing lots of Christmas joys. We are wishing everyone greetings heard by old and young. Those familiar words of cheer, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh, it's Christmas time in Darien, Illinois. There'll be lots of fun in Darien for every girl and boy. When Santa comes and brings his gifts into our neighborhood, you'll see that all the boys and girls in Darien have been good. Oh, it's Christmas time in Darien, Illinois. There'll be lots of fun in Darien for every girl and boy.
Oh, thank you very much. Christmas Time in Darien was written by Phyllis Nordstrom Johnson and was first performed in 1971 at the Hinsbrook School Christmas program. So, and it's a time-honored tradition that we have a song all about Darien that no one can claim but us. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms and dads, thank you all for coming out. Merry Christmas to all of you. We've got some treats inside. This is how we're going to go in the building this year. Every year we do something different. This year we're going to go up the new concrete steps, upstairs, and then down the stairs to the basement, and they're going to work you through the cookie line and the hot chocolate. Let's have another round of applause for the Eisenhower Choir. Pooja Ramaswamy was the director. She does a great job with the kids. And if you're not a member, don't forget to join the Historical Society. Buy the book. We could use the money. We need to fix the roof. Thank you all and Merry Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Marty and Ben.
Dolls and we'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the wish of Janice and Jen.
And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart.
Miranda! Miranda! Wait, what is Thank you. Thank you. It's like Miranda.